Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the Convocation Center on the campus of California University of Pennsylvania for today's PSAC West battle between the Clarion Golden Eagles on the road and your homestanding Cal U Vulcans. Welcome into today's broadcast. I'm Colin Kirkwood, joined alongside me today by Nolan Weislein, back from sunny Florida.
I am back from sunny Florida. It's a little chilly down there, as they would say, but I'm glad to be back and back for some more Vulcan basketball.
Yeah, the Vulcans are looking at a tough task here. They are currently trying to snap a losing skid that they really have not accrued in quite some time here, and they're looking to get off on the right foot here today.
Yeah, an interesting losing skid that you don't see very often. Last time it happened was 2013-2014, whenever they finished with an 18-9 record back then, so in the beginning of the season. So looking to get back in the win column here tonight.
Yeah, just looking at this losing skid in general, 3 consecutive games since dropping the initial 4 in 2013-14. That was the last time they were on a skid of this magnitude.
Yeah, their last game, a tough one against Mercier, 62-55 loss, but Haley Harrington going to continue to look to improve here. 11 points, but Cal U is 3 from 14 from the three-point line, so looking to pick that up here.
Over on the opposite side, Clarion on a skid of their own. They've dropped 7 straight following their last loss on Saturday to IUP on the road, 82-50. Cal U lost their last contest, 62-55 to the Lakers here on Saturday as well.
Yeah, I wasn't here to watch all of that one, but from the moments I was, it looked good, and I thought maybe they're going to have a chance the whole way till the end. But like I said, some key players need to step up here, including Bianca Jasper, Haley Harrington, Lauren Bennett, anybody along those lines.
This is a one-sided series, to say the least, here between the two of these teams. Cal U has won the last 16 straight against Clarion, going all the way back to 2012, including the last time they got together was 72-60. Cal U picked up the win on the road in Clarion.
Yeah, last time they played here as well, Colin, it was a 91-62 win. So Cal U has the advantage here and looking to continue this streak against Clarion.
Take a look at the starting fives for both of these teams. Starting out with Clarion, Nolan, let's take a look at who they bring to the floor.
Yeah, number 0, Kiara Messiah, the junior from Philly, PA. Number 1, Jada Smith, the sophomore from Philly as well. Number 3, Yinda Bobo, the junior guard from Philly, PA as well. Number 11, Celista Ryman, the freshman from Perrysville, Ohio. And number 32, Yasmin Lewis, the junior from Baltimore, Maryland.
Let's flip the script and check out who Cal U brings to the floor today. Starting off, of course, with number 1, Bianca Jasper, the junior from Middletown, Pennsylvania. Number 5, Hallie Harrington, the freshman from Phillipsburg, PA. Number 20, Shauna Harrison, the sophomore from Sheffield, England. Number 22, Lauren Bennett, the sophomore from Buckhannon, West Virginia. And number 34, Brianna Allen, the sophomore from Pittsburgh, PA. Clarion's won the tip, and we are off and running here on a Wednesday from the Convo Center. It's the Golden Eagles in control with this one. They work to the far side. Flying hands on defense so far for California as they look to get things started on the right foot. Clarion puts up a shot underneath, nothing going. Allen scoops it up.
Yeah, great use there by Lewis. Try to get down into the paint, but just not able to get there.
Vulcans trying to improve their scoring numbers here. We've seen some pretty low numbers in the past few games of this skid as Harrington throws a shot up, flying on out of bounds, and we'll see someone get a foul out of this. I believe it will be defensive.
As I was on Yasmin Lewis using her sizer, but great move there by Haley Harrington. Work towards the paint and just try to get that one up.
Be Harrington stepping to the line here. Hallie Harrington in the midst of her freshman year. 80% free throw shooter she is to this point in time. Was good on the first. Waiting on the second one here. Got it. 2 of 2 on that trip to open things for California. 2-0. Clarion with a slower pace here today. Going to work near the top of the key. Now they drive onto the inside. Good bounce feed over, just having a finish in camp. Good looking play.
Great play there. And last game, Clarion scored 28 points in the paint against IUP, so they're going to look to continue that here today.
That's no easy task as they have some very tall players, do the Crimson Hawks. So they knew what they had to do, and we'll see if they know what they need to do here today to take on Cal U on the road. Harrington over to the near side, over to Allen. Now inside Harrison with 10 to shoot. Reverse layup, clanked off the back, nothing going.
A great pass there by Allen that looked towards Harrison, but Harrison just not able to put it up there.
This will be stopped up here as we have a foul call. It'll be Brianna Allen picking up her first on the team here.
Yeah, Allen trying to get down low to block that one, but foul against her as Kiara Messiah will go to the line.
Messiah shooting 52.9% from the line, making the first. Now working on the second one here. Normally good to go 1 of 2 on a trip. Got both that time. All tied up here at 2s early in this one. Now Lauren Bennett on the run. Seen her minutes increase since she found her way into the starting 5 as Harrison tees up a 3, got it.
Yeah, great pass there from Bennett over to Harrison for the 3, and Harrison just takes advantage of that defender not on her.
Now a shot on the opposite end for Clarion. They get the banks going and good.
Yeah, that was Yenda Bobo there. Just throwing that one up almost looked like and converting on the 2.
Vulcans holding a 1-point lead. Here's Allen on the attack, back to the outside. Jasper bounce feed to the rolling Hallie Harrington, can't get it. Long shot over near side of the court for Clarion here, a one-on-one matchup. Deciding to bounce out of that one. Celeste Ryman with it. Celeste looking for something, able to get out of that. Tough matchup there. 10 to shoot for the Golden Eagles. Now taking a tumble, and we'll see somebody pick up a foul, most likely defensively.
And right before that play, Bennett got involved there, almost got the steal as since coming back into the lineup, becoming a starter, averages 2 steals a game and 4 rebounds, so really picking it up on the defensive side of things.
Almost stolen away there by Harrison on the inbound, but it will be Clarion ball once again. But Lauren Bennett, somebody who was known for a defense, of course, setting multiple records in the West Virginia State basketball tournament for high school. Heard all about that last year, and there's Harrison getting her hands on it once again on the inbound. Twice now.
Yeah, great play by Harrison, being those quick little hands, as they say, just trying to get any tip on it as possible.
Clarion safely able to inbound this one. Now a cross feed, shot up, nothing going. Rebound Clarion, once again they can try. Walk along the baseline, put up a long 2 right into the hands of Harrington, missed everything. Falling down, got it over to Allen. From the tumbling Harrington. Only a 1-point lead for Cal U. Both of these teams coming into today on losing streaks separately. One trying to get on the right path with a win here today. Here's Harrison on the outside for another shot up off the front. Clarion with the rebound.
Clarion just looking to slow this one down here early. A little bit of a sloppy play all around from both sides.
Attack on the inside, thrown up, nothing going. Once again, here's Cal U. We'll see if they'll opt to push things or keep it slow and keep the tempo a bit lower here today. Harrington on the far side, now Allen. Now to the cutting Allen inside, able to hold on to it, but an offensive foul will go on Brianna Allen.
Yeah, Allen just trying to drive towards the net, but great play there by number 11, Celeste Ryman. Just to stand down in the middle. One of the tinier players on the court, only 5'3". So.
Second foul on Allen, third on the team here with 6:08 left to go in the first quarter. Pass to the near side. On its side, good move. Just has to finish and can't for Smith. Had the right idea. Both teams with scoreless droughts here, but just like that, they change it up. It's Allen.
A great pass there from Jasper to find Allen down low in the paint, and Allen just puts that up.
One set to come in for Cal U at the next stoppage of play. There's a shot up for Clarion, up and good. 2 more points there for Messiah.
Yeah, Clarion looking to continue to stay with this one, only back by 1 here early.
Back on the floor with Harrison, now Bennett. Thought about a 3-point shot, but she'll rack up a travel. Hesitated a bit too much there. It's Sitiana Nagatu into the game for Cal U. She will sub out Brianna Allen.
And Nagatu coming into this game trying to make an early presence here down low in the paint, making sure that Clarion doesn't get any open attempts that they may.
Shuffle around with this one. Here's Clarion back along the free throw line, rotating, trying to find their way closer to that hoop. On the attack, thrown up shot, nothing going for Bobo. Now Cal U back on the offensive end. It's Lauren Bennett holding on to this one. Working the perimeter well, Cal U has so far. Harrington on the attack, but a foul called.
Yeah, great move there by Harrington to work down, and just not much of an option for Ryman there, number 11 for Clarion.
That'll bring us to our first media timeout. And while we get a chance, Nolan, let's go ahead and check out the tail of the tape between our two teams in this one today.
Yeah, both teams looking for a winning start here as Cal U averages just about 70 points per game right there at 69.6, as Clarion's at 57.7, while Cal U gives up around 65, and Clarion at that rate about 70 mark as well, Colin. So it should be a very equal game through this one. And for Cal U looking just to push the pace the entire way, so it should be a good one.
Like we said, somebody's looking to end their losing streak, whether it'll be Cal U or Clarion. It's going to be interesting to see who can.
Yeah, and Cal U going to look, as we said earlier, like Lauren Bennett, any of the other players, looking to continue steals, average about 10 steals per game. But Clarion right there with them at 8. So, I mean, overall, it should be a close game in my opinion. But as you said, Colin, whoever's going to get this win may go on a run, and who knows.
There'll definitely be energy to put them in the right direction. Second game of a 3-game homestand here for Cal U. It'll be wrapped up on Saturday when the Rock comes to town.
It's crazy to think that we only have 4 games left at home for the season, Colin. It feels like basketball season just started.
Yeah, these things tend to go quickly here once things get underway. Just every Wednesday and Saturday you get on a roll as Harrington puts up her first shot. Got it. Jadis Galis in for Nagatu for Cal U after the break. Harrington looking for the second one. Got it.
Great.
Foul came from Celeste Ryman, her second on the team.
And during that break as well, we saw Olivia Hudson come in for Haley Harrington there as well, to give Harrington a little bit of a break here early.
Of course, Hallie Harrington, haven't seen her. Of course, this is her first year, but did make her first start a few weeks ago at Seton Hill, and she hasn't looked back since, taking over for the injured Monica Burns and doing a very good job so far.
Yeah, great job by Harrington throughout her freshman year here. You know, very impressed, and lots to look forward to for the future.
It was Jada Smith picking up her first foul and third on the team here after that, giving the ball back to Cal U with 4:15 left to go in this first quarter. Vulcans hold a 3-point lead so far, trying to find something. Here's Hudson on the attack, up off the glass, can't get it. Jasper follows up, second chance is good for her.
Okay, great play there by Jasper to stick with that play and just get the rebound and put it right back up before the shot clock.
Now Clarion back with this one. Playing pretty well so far, attacking the paint as they throw up a shot and miss everything. They've been attacking well, like you said, Nolan. It's just they struggle to convert a couple of shots. Stop shot up for Galis, nothing going.
Yeah, great play overall by Clarion. Just it seems as though that can't find the basketball in the hoop other than right there.
There's a good one inside. Messiah with 2 more. She's got 6 of Clarion's 8.
Messiah really came out here playing early, keeping Clarion close from letting Cal U run away.
Here's Jasper with a 3-point shot off the back. Luckily right into the hands of Harrison. Jasper can try for a second chance off the side. Now here's Clarion trying to keep the tempo rolling here. They can't get anything, looking for a second opportunity. Now it's Bobo on the attack. Good.
Great play there by Clarion. Almost looks like a dead play, but able to pick it back up and give it to Bobo there right at the free throw line and put it up for 2.
Now Hudson in control for Cal U, has it stolen away cleanly. Clarion on the break, 2-on-1 heading the other way. Just having to finish, looking for Yindia Bobo, nothing going.
And Bobo trying to find something, but great defense here from both Jasper and Bennett to stop that one.
1 set to check in for Cal U at the next break. Clarion haven't really seen too much sub action from them. Here's Harrison on the inside going up against 2. Now back out to Lauren Bennett. Clean lane for her to walk right in and put that one away.
A great play by Bennett. Just able to walk through, as you say, Colin, and put that one away. Something that almost need that constantly from Bennett just to keep, it going.
Only a 3-point lead for Cal U. We are near the end of the first quarter here. About 2 minutes left to go. Clarion back on the inside. On the attack over top of Harrison. Good shot. Just couldn't get it to finish.
Couldn't get that one to fall. That was Bobo trying to work through Harrison, but Harrison just had her arm straight up there and didn't let that one go through her.
Hands up defense. Back out Lauren Bennett. Jump shot up. Rims in and out. Good look. A lot of good looks so far. Just the rims have not cooperated today. Now 1 set to check in for Clarion at the next stoppage as well. Golden Eagles controlling the ball, really slowing the pace of things today. Haven't seen a very slow game like this in quite some time for Cal U, as they do like to run. Here's a shot up, good. Tie ball game, just like that, 13 apiece.
Yeah, great shot there by Ryman. Just able pretty much step back and put that one up and tie this one up here with about a minute left.
First 3 points of the game for Celeste Ryman. Here's Harrison on the roll, turnaround shot, got it.
A great play there by Harrison to work around Lewis and just push through to the basket.
Under a minute left to go in the first quarter, 40 seconds and running. Now along the perimeter once again, Clarion on the attack. Almost stolen away, we'll see who keeps it. Will be with Clarion. DJ Hahn steps onto the court for Cal U, subbing out Lauren Bennett, and the 1 onto the court for Clarion. That'll be number 14, Emily Brown. Pardon me, looks like number 22, Emily Hedges.
Yeah, you had Emily Reyes. She came in for Jada Smith.
Here's Clarion with 5 to shoot. Looking for something, too. Having to throw one up at the buzzer. Missed everything. Shot clock violation as they didn't hit the rim.
Yeah, that'll give Cal U the final 14.8 here in the first quarter to try to get something up with that shot clock taken off.
Now it's with Galis. Galis dump off to Hudson. Hudson bounce feed, caught it. Let's see if she can shoot it off the catch, off the back. Went up, had it for Hahn with a few seconds and then lost it. Last second for the first quarter, and that will bring us to the end as Cal U brings a 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 15-13 over Clarion. Stay tuned for more Vulcans women's basketball action right here on CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC network as well. Welcome back to the Convocation Center. Cal U with a 2-point lead, 15-13. Colin Kirkwood and Nolan Beislein with you here. Vulcans looking to try to figure out how Clarion keeps this game so slow and adjust.
Yeah, Cal U, very, very slower type of game. Almost seems like it's in slow-mo almost the entire game, as Clarion just wants to work at their own pace and doesn't want to let Cal U get out to a fast start. So Cal U, this new quarter here, able to put something into play here to push Clarion maybe to their limit.
First possession of the second quarter will be with Cal U, and here we go. Jasper looking for some room off to Hahn, right behind that free throw line, couldn't get it. Ends up out of bounds. We'll see who keeps it.
And it looked as though that was Bobo that touched that one last, so it will be Calu's ball.
Just seconds here into the second quarter. Back over to Harrison. Now they work around the perimeter once again. Now on the roll, here's Harrison. Highly contested shot, got it to go. But they will call an offensive foul regardless, so wipe that one off your scorecards.
Yeah, I thought that one was good. I figured that was going to be a Clarion foul just from the looks and from that play over and over again, but I guess the refs saw it differently.
Now the Golden Eagles back on the offensive end. Known to be a very pesky team in the first few quarters, and there's a good reason why, as they can hit some good-looking jump shots.
Yeah, just working down in that paint and just pushing Calu to its limit here early.
First 2 points for Yasmin Lewis. Ties the ball game back up at 15. Lost possession, and Clarion will try once again on the offensive end.
And some miscommunication there between the Calu players, as though Jameer Jeffries, the senior from Germantown, Maryland, didn't seem as though she was on the same page, I believe, as Olivia Hudson there.
Now working the baseline, Clarion is. Great pass. Back again they go. Trying to stretch things out, and foul call.
And once again, Lewis working down low and just continuing to make her push as she did against IUP. She was 6 for 7. So making sure that she can stay near to perfect every time.
Here comes Sitiana Nagatu back out for Olivia Hudson. It'll be Lewis at the line for Clarion. Lewis so far in this season, 46.9% from the free throw stripe. So Clarion might need to get into the gym and work on those free throws. Did get the first, got the second as well. Trying to make me eat my words here. Some lower numbers, but they are working their best. So they take the lead, 17-15. Extra turnaround shot for DJ Hahn. Bounce off the rim and good.
Yeah, great shot there by Hahn. Let's use her offhand there and just put that one up, almost like a hook shot for the two.
Here's Bobo on the near side of the court for Clarion, able to throw up a step back shot. Looked great, couldn't finish. Got plenty of room on the step back. Now Jasper pulling up right in transition. Harrison able to track it down. Now she'll shoot a three all alone. Don't advise that, couldn't finish it. Poked away, and it will go back to Clarion. Last touch looked like by Hahn.
That was a great play there from Harrison. First for the rebound from Jasper. Just able to pick that one up, and then great attempt there at the three-pointer.
Here's Clarion back on offense. Hitting important shots. Looking for that one. Was a bit short. They do get the O rebound. Back out for Bobo. Now backhand feed. Shot up along the line. Still can't get it. Here's Nagatu stepping along, tried to create some space, but racks up a travel.
And something interesting I just noticed on that last play, or that last drive for Clarion, Colin, is that whenever they're pushing more towards the basket, two of the players seem to come back, so almost trying to stop that fast break that Calu likes to look towards most of their plays.
Back onto the court for the Golden Eagles, it's Jada Smith. One of the core three that they have on this roster from Philadelphia, PA. Always known for making great basketball players. Ran out of run there, and it'll be a travel called on Clarion. Messiah pretty upset about that one, and she was trailed heavily, so I can see how she might have a case.
Yeah, it looked as though that Hahn may have got her hand in there a little much for the foul, but refs thought oppositely, and I mean, they're getting paid to do that, so they know better than us.
Onto the inside. Good cut there for Hahn. Threw it up. Foul call.
Great work there by Hahn to work in, and from our vantage point, Kyle, it looked as though that it was going in for the N1, but
Be two shots coming up for DJ Hahn. DJ Hahn, 75% on the year. Got the first to go. Was at one point Maybe a few weeks ago, she was still sitting at 1,000 from the free throw stripe. But splits that trip, going 1 of 2.
And DJ Hahn, one of those reliable players you can rely on going to the free throw line if you need some points. There's fouls. That's a player you want to get the ball.
It's Ryman in control of this one. Pass out to Messiah. Now they rotate well. It's Bobo in control of this one. Bobo putting on a clinic. Shot out, missed it. Rebound Bennett. Now they'll push it long to Harrison. Able to hesitate and can't get it right on the doorstep. Hahn had it, and then that one was poked away. Now Bobo tried to throw it out in transition, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, Clarion trying to push back with that fast break, almost like what Cal U likes to do. Just off the fingertips and out of the reach of Bobo.
Only a 1-point lead for Cal U. We are almost halfway through the second quarter. Name of the game so far has been Clarion slowing down the fast-paced Cal U. Here's DJ Hahn on the catch. Was short, Nagatu able to find it and put the reverse layup away in style.
Yeah, great play there by Nagatu to recognize that shot was going to be short for Hahn and just put that one back up.
Here's the cross inside. Got the separation on the step. Missed the first shot. Had it for a second with Smith, but had it ripped away. Bounce feed over to Bennett. Now with Nagatu. Back out with Nagatu here. Over to that far side for Jasper. Calls out a play. Able to get some space from Hahn. Shot up. Didn't get it. Bobo had it and it was stripped away, and Cal U will retain this one. Cal U in the midst of a 5-0 run as that shot is up and wide. Now Clarion trying to take control of things on the other side. Shot up, that one blocked away cleanly. Will stay Clarion ball, however.
Yeah, great play there by Jasper. Just working back in the Z6 column. 5-0 run for Cal U. So just continuing to put the pressure on Clarion here in their offensive zone.
Clarion over 3.5 minutes scoreless here. The lid got placed back on the basket, and they're trying to find a way to get it off once again. Now DJ Hahn one-on-one, able to go for the soft pull shot. Got it. Spin and all.
Great point there by Hahn. Just put that one up and almost reminded me the famous shot from Wyatt Leonard last year, off the 2 rims and in.
Here's Bobo on the attack over to the near side once again. They've been favoring that near side of the court so far. Now stepping inside, looking to penetrate. Who will come up with this one? Cal U has it.
Yeah, great awareness by Cal U. Clarion just trying to put on some sort of press here, slow them down now.
4.5 minutes left to go before we reach halftime. That one's stolen by Clarion, and now they can push one-on-one the other way, just needing to finish on the break, and that's a tough one if you can't finish it. 2 set to check in, 1 for either side. At our next stoppage, here's a Jasper highly contested layup. Scooped up there by Harrison. Kick back out to Nagatu. She's got it.
Yeah, just a tough break here for Clarion at the moment. Trying to find something to fall.
Will bring us to a media length timeout. So, Noel, let's talk about some of the team leaders for both of these two teams, starting with Cal U.
Yeah, as we look at Cal U, Monica Burns, even though she's not in this one, up there at the top at 15 points per game she averages. Rebound, Shauna Harrison right there at 5 as well. The assist leader, Jasper, at about 4.5 assists per game, and Jasper as well, having the most at 2.2 steals. And as we look at Clarion, Messiah up there at the top at just under 10 points. Smith right there at 7.8. And Bobo continuing to push the pace with 2 assists per game, and Jada Smith as well at the 1.9. So looking to add to that total here tonight, Colin.
Well, we've got a little bit of time. Of course, it's the birthday of the mascot Blaze here today. Cal U's very own Blaze the Vulcan. Don't know how old Blaze is today, but happy birthday to Blaze.
Yeah, I'd have to say probably he was born probably 1852.
Somewhere around there, yeah, I figured to say. The university was founded in the year 1852. Too many numbers. I'm not quick enough for that.
He still looks good though.
Still looks fantastic. Always keep up with anything the Cal U mascot is doing and what he's up to on his Twitter page at BlazeCalU. It's a good follow. Some great commentary sometimes.
Always gives a good laugh once in a blue moon.
Now we're back to action with Clarion. Cal U trying to adapt to the slower pace of play here. Haven't seen something like this in a few games. Now on the charge, able to back away from Nagatu and put up a shot. Poked away. We'll see who keeps this one. It will be Clarion ball.
And Clarion's still looking for a point now. We're up to 5 minutes and 10 seconds since their last basket. So looking for something here to try to end this half strong.
They do remain relatively close, and this one is a foul call.
That was a foul. One of the Calias, that was Harrington that took that foul. So give the Eagles the inbound once again.
Inbound to Bobo. She sheds the first, has to pass out at the second. Now back out. It's Ryman. Ryman working on Harrison here with 10 seconds. Opts to pull up for a three off to the side. Harrington chases this one down. Has to pass out of some stiff defense there, pardon me. They almost brought the trap in the corner. Give and go between Harrison and Harrington, and that one is good.
Yeah, great passing there from Harrison and Harrington. And Harrington just with that perfect three-pointer to put Cal U up by 10 now.
Bringing a little bit of life here. Clarion looking to find a way to get the life back on their offensive side. They're approaching 6 minutes of scoreless basketball. 4 to shoot for the Golden Eagles. We'll see Bobo throws one up. Forced to, was highly contested. No foul called. Now a good feed, but it was pushed aside, and Cal U will keep it. Looks like Amaya Woodyard will check into the ball game for Cal U. First time today.
It looks as though we have Clarion Eagle in as well as, I believe that is number 22, Emily Goodis.
Back out to Woodyard, who controls this one. Now back out to Lauren Bennett around the work. Now Nagatu will go on the attack. Outside there for Jaffler. Threw up a three with 10 on the shot clock. Rebound Cal U. Now Harrison right place and able to put it away.
Yeah, great pass there from Maya Woodyard. Almost behind the back to Shauna Harrison to put up for that too.
Under 2 minutes left before we reach the half as Cal U comes up with another steal. Nagatu just has to put it away. Just like that, a 4-0 run. Able to add on to it. Makes it 16-0 the run.
Yeah, Cal U continuing their presence here, the fast pace now here late in this second quarter.
Starting to find their tempo and way to control in the ball game, and now it's Harrison back with this one. Clarion might have gotten a hand on that one as it wasn't finished. One player coming up a little slowly out of that collision, and now thrown up in a foul call.
There's Lauren Bennett back there in the back just trying to block them from continuing the run, but just called for the block there.
The India Bobo will be shooting two here. Bobo 40.9% on the year. Missing the first.
And at the moment, Colin, 7.5 minutes straight without a basket here.
Not ideal. Here's the second for Bobo. Got it. We'll see one sub for Clarion. I believe that's Neely Whitehead into the game for Clarion.
As Jada Smith came out of the game here.
Here's Woodyard in a one-on-one. Almost lost her matchup, threw that one short. Ended up out of bounds. It will stay with Cal U as there's only a minute 13 left before we reach the half.
Yeah, I thought one of the Eagles touch out one, or the Cal U touch out before it went out, but apparently I'm wrong there.
Lauren Bennett grabs the inbound. 10 to shoot for Cal U now. It's Harrison. Spin move inside. That's worked well for her so far today. And no dice on that attempt, however. Now under a minute left to go. Clarion looking to try to snap this scoreless streak going into half. Turnaround shot. Still can't get it. From outside, inside, they just can't seem to find the right recipe.
And actually, if I'm wrong or not, they have made 1 point they made on that free throw, so the scoreless streak did end, but still tough.
Live action, still can't get it going.
Yeah, still tough at the moment for them.
One thing and another thing here as they pass it outside. Now it ends up in the hands of Lauren Bennett. Now it's Nagatu with a shot up, got it. She's having herself a great half so far.
A great play there by Nagatu, up to 8 points now here late here in this first half.
Playing very well off the bench. Clarion will hold for the last shot of the first half. It's Bobo on the attack. Still can't get the live action basket to fall, and that'll bring us to the half mark here. Cal U 33, Clarion 18. Nolan, what does Clarion have to do to figure out how they can get some live action shots to fall here?
You know, Clarion early looked as though that they're going to be able to come up with Clarion. I think it's just honestly working down towards the basket and working in the paint. You know, last game, 28 points in the paint, so you just need to keep on working towards it. And for Cal, you just look to shut them down pretty much from working down low. And if they continue what they did there in that second half of the second quarter, I think they will be perfectly fine.
Sounds like a plan to me. Now we'll send it back to the CUTV studios where Gary Smith is waiting to give you a great recap on today's Inside the PSAC. Every Wednesday you can catch everything important that's going on around our great Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference during our halftime. We'll be back.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Inside the PSAC. I'm your host, Gary Smith. It's hard to believe, but we're at the end of January, which means the end of the first half of divisional play in the PSAC basketball. Let's take a look at where things stand. First, in the women's side of things, and starting with the PSAC West. As you can see, IUP and Gannon both at 1 and 2. IUP undefeated in the PSAC this year, 13-0, 18-1 overall. Gannon in second place, then Edinburgh, Cal U, and Seton Hill all fighting for that third spot. Pitt Johnstown a game behind with Mercyhurst, Slippery Rock, and Clarion all towards the bottom. As you see on the right hand of the screen, though, 6 teams in the PSAC West with double-digit wins, a very competitive division for sure. Now switching over to the PSAC East. Shippensburg has made a run as of late and has surged to the top of the PSAC East. They have a 1-game lead over East Stroudsburg, 2-game lead over Shepherd and Kutztown, and then Lock Haven, Bloomsburg, Westchester all fighting for that last PSAC East playoff spot, which will be here at the end of February, then Millersville and Mansfield. And you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, the overalls, 5 teams in the PSAC East with double-digit wins. So the simple math means that there are 11 teams in the PSAC that have double-digit wins on the women's side. So a very competitive season so far. Let's look at last week's players of the week in the PSAC, starting first with the East Division. I'm going to start with the East Offensive Player of the Week, Lauren Lister of Millersville. She had 34 points versus Mansfield and 24 points versus Lock Haven, both wins for the Marauders. And then the East Defensive Player of the Week was Sydney Clayton of Shepherd. She had 14 rebounds and 6 blocks and 2 wins for the Rams. Now switching over to the PSAC West Players of the Week, both from Edinburgh this week. The West Offensive Player of the Week was Michaela Barnes. She had 2 wins. She started 2 wins for Edinburgh, 27 and 25 points. And then Sanaya Sharp for Edinburgh. She had 2 triple-doubles and wins over Seton Hill and Slippery Rock. So a very big week for the Edinburgh duo in wins versus Seton Hill and Slippery Rock. Now let's take a look at the schedule for this upcoming week in the PSAC. First, Wednesday night, all but 1 game starting at 5:30. As you see, Clarion will be at Cal U, Edinburgh at Mercyhurst, Seton Hill at IUP, Gannon at Slippery Rock, Mansfield at UPJ. And that is the only crossover this week. And like I said, the only game that starts at a time other than 5:30 is the 6 o'clock game for Lock Haven and East Stroudsburg. Now looking forward to the weekend, February 1st, Groundhog's Day Eve in the PSAC, and I guess in the entire world. Slippery Rock at Cal U, that game will be in Hamer Hall, so a little bit of a throwback action for Cal U and the Rock. And all these games are at 1 o'clock. IUP, Mercier, Seton Hill, Clarion, Pitt, Johnstown, Gannon, East Stroudsburg at Shippensburg, Shepherd at Lock Haven, Mansfield, Westchester, Bloomsburg at Millersville, and then Edinburgh and Kutztown have the bye this week, as we're going to start seeing teams have a bye in the second half of divisional play. And to stay tuned and keep track of everything Cal U Vulcan related and the PSAC first, let's make sure you follow along with the PSAC at www.psacsports.org for all the players of the week, schedule, standings, and more. And for Cal U and CUTV specific stuff, first follow our our YouTube page, smash that like button and subscribe button so you can see when everything's live or new videos are uploaded. That is CUTV Sports 1 on YouTube. And you can also follow along and definitely like us and follow along at Twitter, which is where you see a lot of our crew pictures and all of our live links when they are available. That is at CUTV_PA. And moving forward, you can also follow along and listen to all the live broadcasts of the games on 91.9 FM WCAL. And if that doesn't take care of your need for Vulcan athletics and information, make sure to check out the good work our friends over at Cal U Sports Information, Matt Kiefer and Alex King and their staff do a great job at www.calvulcans.com. After the break, we'll take a look at the men's side of action in the PSAC. We'll be right back.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
It's time to make the PSAC yours. More than 7,500 student athletes working to become champions in 23 championship sports at 18 universities, educating more than 118,000 students, and supported by an alumni base of over 900,000. All in and all ready to make the PSAC yours. It's the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Consider the future. Your future. At California University of Pennsylvania, you can build your life your way because we believe in you. We invest in you, empower you to create the future you envision. We give you the tools and teaching so you can rise up and achieve. Don't settle for someone else's vision of you. Build you at CalU. Visit us at calu.edu.
And welcome back to this week's edition of Inside the PSAC. Once again, I'm your host, Gary Smith, and we covered everything on the women's side of the PSAC basketball. Let's take a look over at the men's side of action. First with the PSAC West. Atop the West, IUP 12-1 in conference, 17-1 overall. UPJ a game behind, 10-3 in conference, 16-4 overall. And a surging Cal U, a game behind UPJ, 9-4, 13-6 overall. And then you see Mercier, Gannon in the middle, Slippery Rock, Clarion, Edinburgh, and Seton Hill, though Slippery Rock has a 3-game lead over Clarion for that last PSAC playoff berth. And as you can see, 5 PSAC West teams with double-digit wins. And looking over at the PSACs, a lot of changes in the last week and a half as Westchester, who had been in control pretty much from the beginning of the season, has folded as of late. And Shippensburg now has a 4-game lead over the Rams. They are 12-1. Westchester clocking at 8-5, Millersville 7-6, and then a logjam between East Stroudsburg, Kutztown, Shepherd, Lock Haven, and Bloomsburg, and Mansfield for that matter, all fighting for that last PSAC playoff spot, which will be the 6th seed. So a lot to play for in the last 5 weeks of the season. And on the right side of the ledger, the overall records, you can see the top 4 teams in the PSAC East, all with double-digit wins. But once again, Shippensburg is on fire as of late in the PSAC East. Let's take a look at the players of the week this past week in the PSAC. First, on the eastern side of the action, Jake Biss for Shippensburg, 22.5 points per game in wins over Kutztown and Lockhaven. And on the east defensive side, Millersville's Ryan Davis had 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 9 rebounds, which may not seem like a lot, but a rebound and a block led to a big run towards the end of Millersville win this past week. Now let's take a look at the Western Players of the Week. First, the West Offensive Player of the Week, Malik Miller of IUP. He averaged 24.6 points per game in wins over UPJ and Clarion. And the West Player of the Week for the second time, Cal U player back-to-back weeks, Jermaine Hall Jr. this week was the Vulcan recipient of the West Defensive Player of the Week. He had 17 rebounds and wins over Gannon and Mercyhurst and was a beast on the defensive board. 16 of those 17 rebounds were on the defensive glass. Let's take a look at the schedule. It's going to look very similar to the women's side because, as keen viewers of the PSAC basketball know, it's all doubleheaders from here on out for the most part. All the games except the Lockhaven East Stroudsburg game will be 7:30 tips for Wednesday, January 9th. California will be hosting Clarion at the Convocation Center. So if you're in California, come on out to the women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. And looking again at February 1st, this Saturday's action, Groundhog's Day Eve. You'll see it at the top will be California. We'll be hosting Slippery Rock. That game will be at 3 o'clock in Hamer Hall. And once again, all the games in the PSAC West this week will be at 3 o'clock, and then Edinburgh and Kutztown will be enjoying some much-needed R&R they will have off. But to keep track of all the scores and information, make sure to go to www.psacsports.org and follow along with all the players of the week, schedule, standings, and more, and scoreboards as they happen for teams in the PSAC. To follow along with Cal U, make sure to smash our subscribe button for CUTV Sports 1 on YouTube. That's where you will find live game action wherever you are. And you can also see our highlights that we upload and everything like that. Also follow along and become a follow of our Twitter at CUTV_PA, and that's where you will find all kinds of information, our show links, our game links, and pictures of our crew. And also you can listen to all the games if you're in the car. You can tune in to 91.9 FM WCAL. That is a 40-mile radius from campus. And also you can go on the Radio FX app and listen to it wherever you are in the world. Once again, if that's not enough information for the Vulcan fan of you, make sure to check out all the hard work that our good friends over at Sports Information, Matt Kiefer, Alex King, and their staff. They will have player bios, stats, updated schedules, rosters, and everything you can want in the world of Cal U. So that's it. We'll be back after the break. Stay tuned for the second half of action. You're watching Inside the PSAC right here on CUTV.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Have you seen the new Cal U Vulcan logo around? Have you wondered where to get gear featuring it? Then go to calvulcans.com and click shop. Log on and browse a full selection of men's shirts, women's shirts, pullovers, hoodies, and more. All items feature customization with the new Cal U Vulcan logo and wordmark. The site also features a full selection of hats, tailgating items, and accessories. Don't be the last person to sport new Cal U Vulcan gear. Go to calvulcans.com today.
Pride and passion drives the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. From 55 NCAA championship teams, 294 individual national champs, and counting. Who's next? Make the PSAC yours. PSAC Proud is winning in athletics and in the classroom. Over 3,100 PSAC student athletes are honored as scholar athletes. It's a perfect mix of athletics and academics. It's time to make the PSAC yours.
Welcome back into the Convocation Center after our halftime entertainment here. Nolan, let's check out some of these notable halftime stats between Cal U and Clarion.
Yeah, Cal U up here 33-18 here at the beginning of the second half. Cal U shooting 13 from 33 from the field goal as Clarion's only 6 for 30. Cal U 2 for 8 from the three-point line as Clarion's only 1 for 3. Free throws. Cal U's 5 for 6 on the day so far, but so is Clarion right there at 5 for 6, almost near to perfect for both teams. Rebounds, Cal U has 25 rebounds as Clarion's at 19. Cal U has 5 steals already, and Clarion is at 2, so both teams pretty even.
Looking at some of the notable scores around the league, especially in the PSAC West at the half from Indiana, IUP 37, Seton Hill 27. Griffin's looking for an important in-region win to help cement their resume going forward.
Yeah, it'd be a big win for Seton Hill as they'll take on Clarion this Saturday, so trying to look to get something rolling here.
Also at the half in Slippery Rock, the Rock tied with Gannon right now, 34 apiece.
A very close game up there in the Rock as that'll be Cal U's opponent this upcoming weekend.
Surprising, Gannon in that second spot right now, struggling with the Rock, who are 5-14 in the PSAC West and overall.
You never know what can happen in college basketball, Colin. Anything can change like that, so be interesting to keep an eye on that game for the rest.
Now we can get started with our game here. Clarion will have the first possession of the third quarter. Here we go with this one now along the baseline. Long they go. Back out for Bobo. Looking for a third for Raymond. Raymond throws up an acrobatic shot. Didn't get anything going.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a charge called there on Raymond. But Jasper, guess we're moving those feet just at the last second, so we send Clarion to the line to try to make their first live point here in the second half.
It'll be the first foul on Jasper, first on the team just into the third quarter here. Off the back, nothing going for Raymond. Split that trip, went 1 of 2 there. Getting them a good start for their second half. Now to the outside, Harrison with a 3 of her own off the side. Chased down by Allen, however. And that's almost a good thing, Nolan, if you think about it, for them to get those free throws right at the beginning of the second half, as they did struggle a bit from the field towards the end of that second quarter. So maybe a confidence booster.
Yeah, maybe a confidence booster for them. I'd have to agree with you, just trying to get anything to go at this point, down a little bit here early, but not out of it yet.
I would definitely say it's still manageable. I'll have to agree with you there. Harrington trying to finish on the third attempt there on the offensive end.
Attempt there by Harrington, and it just seemed as though that shot clock kept on going, but every time Cal U was able to get the rebound off the back of the basket.
Be the second there on Lewis. First on the team here. Got it for Harrington. She's 4 of 4 on the day so far, though. Yeah, another one.
Harrington playing a heck of a game here, making sure that whenever she needs to be called and even being that starter, just being able to step up early and late, no matter when it is.
That's right, tacking both of those on. She's 6 of 6 from the line today. Out of bounds, that one went. Cal U will be getting it back.
I'm not going to say anything, but I believe that hit off Harrington's hand at the very end.
I thought so too.
Just Guess the ref had a different view of that one.
And here's Clarion bringing a bit of a press, trying to shake Cal U loose in their travels. Lost it here. Now we go back the other way. Ryman. Here's Ryman onto the outside. Oh, two. Now Allen able to lock down on her for the defensive end. Now back out to Bobo. Clarion working through some rotations here. Now Ryman. Back with it again. Under 10 to shoot for the Golden Eagles. Ryman spin move. Just short.
Clarion just in that struggle, just find the ball in the back of the basket other than free throws.
The shot up for Lauren Bennett, and that one ended up being short. Jasper able to track it down. Out of the outside, another shot up for Lauren Bennett. We'll see if this one is good.
A great shot there by Lauren Bennett just to find that opening. You know, first time didn't go, but second time did. Just great work to push her the whole way till the end.
Lauren Bennett's got 5 so far. We're going to see a whole squad substitution coming up for Clarion as an offensive foul call.
Yeah, and when you mean a whole squad, you mean a whole squad as 5 different players are entering this one.
We'll read those off shortly once everybody gets set, waiting for those to come through. The second on Jada Smith. Second on the team for Clarion as well. I think we finally got all 5 of those, Nolan.
Yeah, we have number 4, Whitehead, number 22, Hedges, number 23, Box, number 30, Hart, and number 14, Brown, all in for Clarion.
A couple of players we haven't seen yet so far today. Maybe just trying to shake things up a little bit, bring some fresh faces out there and see how that one goes. Especially for Olivia Box, haven't seen her yet. Now on the roll inside. Hedges, good pass and a finish for Clarion. Maybe that's what they needed.
Yeah, maybe what they needed. You know, sometimes you have to switch it up even if you don't want to. You know, get some of those other players that don't play as much sometime as well.
It was the first 2 points of the game for Hallie Hart. Jasper on the attack now. Hallie Harrington with this one. Nothing going. Tried to track down her own miss and ended up with Jasper off the punch. She's able to put it away.
Yeah, great notice there by Harrington. Just notice that rebound was coming back out and push that one almost towards Jasper for the 2 points.
It's 40-21 game, and now 3 up for the Golden Eagles off the banks. Nothing going.
Yeah, as that one was sent back by Box, high and wide.
Here's Allen on the finish once again, down low in the blocks. 2 more for Cal U.
Allen just trying to work down low. It's only her 4th point of the game, but continue to look to work down in the paint as she normally does.
Now Clarion back with it, but it's a foul call. Vulcans get that ball back. As Sitiana Nagatu checks back in for Cal U. She's been playing well off the bench so far today, Nola.
Yeah, Nagatu playing very well. You know, 8 points off the bench, didn't start this one. She started 16 and 19, but didn't start this one. But great performance by her.
It's 42-21. Now we'll see one more on the way for Cal U once we stop again. It's Nagatu on the inside, right along that free throw mark. Back out to Harrington. Here she goes, cruising inside, now over to Allen on a good look. Spin and in, the old 2K special, bounce and good.
Yeah, great play there, and I would have to agree with you with that 2K special, just up and in.
Got the double, even the triple bounce there, and able to finish. There's a shot up for Clarion, long, banked, and oh, that's just unfortunate. Had it and rimmed right on out. They do get another chance at a possession here. Almost stolen away by Allen, now they've got it. But just like that, Clarion takes it back for themselves. She'll take it right onto the inside, and a foul called as Harrison goes skidding awry.
Yeah, that one caught Harrison up high, almost around the mouth area.
And that will bring us to a media timeout, so we will go ahead and take a commercial break here. Cal U in the lead. Actually, let's take a look at the PSAC West instead, Nolan. Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, as we look at the standings for the PSAC West, IUP up there at the top, 13-0 in the PSAC and 18-1 in the conference. Gannon right behind him at 11-2 in the PSAC and 15-4 overall. Edinburgh 8-5 and 10-7 overall. And Cal U right there tied for fourth with Seton Hill, 7-6 in the PSAC and 13-6 overall. And right behind them, Pitt Johnstown, 6-7 PSAC and 11-8 in the bottom three teams. Mercyhurst, Slippery Rock, and Clarion all trying to battle it out as well.
It'll be interesting. Once this turns over on Saturday for Cal U, it's right back into the ringers. It's going to be 3 straight tough ones. Of course, UPJ on the road, it's always a tough place to play, very close-knit environment. It's an interesting place to see a game. And then you have IUP here at home that next Saturday. Right after that, you have Edinburgh on the road. And as we all know, Cal U does tend to struggle on the road in Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh, just one of those places, no matter what sport you're playing, football, basketball, whatever it may be, just a tough place overall. And that should be a good one, to end the stretch no matter which one of the 3 games you just mentioned.
It's going to get interesting once this homestand ends for Cal U. Free throws on the way for Clarion out of this break. First one is off the back. It's the first one up for Brown. Couldn't get it. Nothing going on the second as well for Emily Brown, so an empty trip there. Now inside Gayless, cutting is Nagatu. All she has to do is finish it off. Lost it. Really thought Jasper had a hold on that one. Surprised it stayed with Cal U as it went out of bounds. Carl Childs down there on the recovery.
And great work by Carl down there on both the camera and his ball handling skills.
He's a baller, I'll tell you what. I've seen him play a couple times and I've played with him. He's got some moves.
Interesting moves, all right.
It's like Kendra McPeak checks in for Cal U. Number 12. Under 10 to shoot. It's Harrington teeing up a 3 off the front. Chased down by Nagatu.
A great play by Cal U, just able to get to the rebounds almost just before Clarion. Just working hard down in the paint.
Here's Gayless on the cut, high off the glass. Jasper pulls down another O rebound. Something she does so well despite really having a height disadvantage at some points, being up there at that point. You don't normally see those players pulling down a lot of rebounds. What do you think?
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. And if Cal U can continue this rebounding, into the next games, they could be very tough for opponents to be able to stop them from scoring.
That's one of the things that's been talked about on the Jess Strom show multiple times. It's really kind of been noted that rebound by committee has been the deal here, losing a lot of inside post presence from a year ago.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, we were all thinking the three-point team, almost like Golden State Warriors in the past, but now it's almost like the rebound team.
Bringing the double there, and it'll be a timeout by Jess Strom to avoid that turnover. And it'll bring us to immediate timeout, so we will go ahead and step aside. Cal U in the lead, 44-21, 3:47 left to go in the third quarter of action. Stay tuned for more women's basketball right here on CTV Sports 1 on the PSAC Network. Back to the Convocation Center. Cal U holds on to this lead, 44-21. 2 games of note around the PSAC that we continue to keep our eyes upon so far today. It's a tie ball game at the Rock, 40-40 apiece between Slippery Rock and Gannon. Of course, Slippery Rock towards the bottom of the chart in the PSAC. They sit right now at the 8th spot. Gannon in the number 2 spot. So a good battle between top and bottom there, Nola.
Yeah, great battle for Cal U. I would think you're probably cheering on Slippery Rock at this point. Slippery Rock's below them.
Try to gain some ground.
Right, and he has that big game against Gannon, the last game of the year here in the combo. That should be a good one to the end.
What you think about that? The Rock gets a big win like that at home, Nolan. You could see them come in here with a stomach of fire on Saturday. Really might try to keep it rolling here and bring 2 straight upsets. You never know.
Right, Slippery Rock, always powerful no matter the sport, so it could be an interesting one depending what happens.
2 to shoot for Cal U. Jasper forced to throw that one up. Did get it off the rim, so it's a live play. But nothing going as Clarion able to corral and go the other way with this one. Golden Eagles towards the near side of the court here. Rather bunched up, trying to open up slightly. Tried to go on the inside, stolen by Nagatu.
And just Clarion just trying to find something. Just over 4 minutes now without a point once again.
Zgalis over to Nagatu on that far side. Nagatu, good attack, threw up a jumper, missed it. Now Clarion to the outside. They'll throw up a 3, got it.
A great shot there from Clarion, as that was Olivia Books to put that one up for Clarion to get them back on the board here in this third quarter.
Here's Galis teeing up a 3. She's got a quick trigger, can't get it. McPeak trying to chase it down. Clarion's got it. I think they'll stay. She stepped out of bounds trying to recover that basketball, and they'll go back to the Vulcans now.
Yeah, back to the Vulcans as Olivia Hudson comes back in for Nagatu.
McPeak's got the inbound back over to Bianca Jasper, and they'll reset things with about 2:15 left to go here in the third. Now over to Hudson. Hudson back to Galis. There's Galis with a shot, got it.
Great
Seen
shot.
her minutes kind of increase here in the past couple of games with Monica Burns going down. We were discussing it actually the last time she was out on the court. Boy, she's got a quick trigger for that shot. What do you think?
Yeah, Galis, a very fast type of player out there, just kind of making different moves. May slow it down a little bit whenever she's handling it, but whenever she shoots it, it's kind of up and in.
To make for Clarion on the offensive end as they are now down by 20. Trying to force a miscue here as they bring the pressure up the court. Cal U able to work their way around, and now Hudson on the turnaround. Missed everything on it. McPeak tries to chase it down. Go back to Clarion. Looks like Amaya Woodyard back in for Cal U.
Yeah, Woodyard back in, and just mentioning there that McPeak just not able to get around that Clarion defense at the moment. Working hard down there in the paint, but Clarion playing strong, trying to keep her out of there.
Almost at the end of the third quarter here. 1:15 left to go. Worked on inside and a foul drawn. Maybe 2 on the way for Clarion. It's the first on Jadis Galis. 3rd on the team.
Galis just trying to work down low, trying to attempt any sort of block there.
Here's Hedges at the line. Sorry there, Nolan, 56.7%. She shoots from 3 and couldn't get that one.
Yeah, but if she's 56, most likely she would have to make the second one.
We'll see. Hesitated a bit on that one, couldn't get it. Nothing working on that. Now they bring a triple almost there in Harrington. Now by Peaks alone, she'll force up a 2. Off the jump, missed it. Hudson grabs the rebound, threw up a shot, and now Olivia Hudson will step to the line.
A great play there by Olivia Hudson to get the rebound from McPeak and just put it up and then get her own rebound again and put that one back up.
Olivia Hudson at the line, 2 shots.
75% for Olivia Hudson from the charity stripe. Got the first one to go. Now officially back in the rotation as Box got the first foul on her and 4th on the team for Clarion. Split the trip. Kendra McPeak with the rebound. Another foul call.
Yeah, lots of fouls here towards this end of the third quarter, Colin. Both teams kind of becoming undisciplined, or a little bit more disciplined, I guess you would say.
Here's 2 for McPeak now. be the first attempt of the year for her. Got it. 1,000.
And that's perfect 1,000. And, it's always good to start somewhere, so she can continue that streak.
Here comes the next one. Now we're down to 50. Rebound by, once again, another one on the offensive side for Cal U. Thought we were going to see another opportunity, but nothing going. Clarion almost turns that one over. They do. Hudson just tries to hold on to this one. Barely able to corral it. Now she has to throw it up, and another foul call.
Yeah, great play there by Hudson. And as you were mentioning about the rebounds, 18 rebounds on the offensive side and 22 on the defensive side. So Cal U really working down in the paint to get the ball back for either possession or to get possession.
Hudson back with this one again off the back of the rim and bounced wide. It was the first foul called on Emily Brown, 5th on the team with only 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Not that one, however. Now we'll see, looks like 1, 2, 3 come into the game for the Golden Eagles.
There's 3 different subs there for Clarion. Looks as though that would be Messiah, Bobo, and Lewis back into the game as well. So the 3 starters back here for this fourth quarter, or just about fourth quarter.
Clarion trails 49-26 here. Just need to find some way to get going. Here's Bobo. Looks like Galis will pick up a foul here. Trying to go for the tip away. With the second on Galis and 4th on the team. 20.4 left on that third quarter game clock.
Yeah, just working down low, trying to get any sort of tip on the ball.
Direct inbound. We'll see what they can do. Roll off that one and good.
A great play there by Lewis to work around Hudson and put that one up for the 2.
8 to shoot. Cal U's got the last possession of the third quarter. It's with Woodyard. 4-3. 2. Woodyard on the run off the glass. 1. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter here. 4th on the way. Cal U leads 49-28. More women's basketball right here on CTV Sports 1 of the Vulcan Sports Radio Network, as well as the PSAC Network as well, after this break.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Another great look at the Convocation Center. Cal U up 49-28. Colin Kirkwood and Nolan Beislein joining you here. Fourth quarter just about ready to get underway. Nolan, Cal U's looked pretty confident so far in this one, and I think this will be the one that helps them break that losing streak. What do you think?
Yeah, Cal U really started just pushing the pace there in that second quarter about halfway through and just haven't let down since. Working hard down in the paint and pretty much just all around the court. So great performance here by them, and see what they can do here in the final 10 minutes.
Jasper inside to Harrison. Vulcans bring the starters back out here. Out of the inside they go. Here's Jasper on the roll. On the hesitation, nothing going. Tracked down by Allen. Now here's Harrington slicing her way through. 2 more for Hallie Harrington.
Great play there by Harrington. Just to find that open slot and put that one in for the 2.
Clarion blocked away once again here. Still trying to keep the deficit respectable here.
Yeah, and as you were saying earlier about all the starters coming in, it's always good to continue to practice to get that game action, especially with the tough schedule coming up. Want to make sure you work through those little, nits and grinnies, I guess you could call them. It's a new one, but
everybody knows it's different. I mean, you go from practice to game. I mean, you can practice at game speed, but until you get against somebody completely different, it's a totally different thing.
And especially knowing, each other, it's the best friend against best friend for practice. So being able to play against people you don't get to see every day, it's a little bit different.
Allen picked up her third foul and first on the team here, which was the result of those free throws. We'll see another foul call. It'll be Bianca Jasper getting her second. And second on the team here, just into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy play there from the start of that play. The Clarion just trying to do something here, trying to press early in this fourth quarter.
Bobo on the run, at a cutting member, just couldn't quite place the pass in the right place it needed to go.
Right, just out of the hands of Messiah, I believe that was. So give Callie the ball back, but Clarion continuing to make this little bit of a press sort of action here early.
Yeah, they go trapping into the corner. They are able to force a turnover, but they do almost turn it over themselves.
Once again, that's another foul there on number 5, Harrington.
It'll be the third for her and third on the team as well.
Callie struggling here early with this trap that Clarion's putting on him.
We've seen them actually struggle a couple of times with that throughout the season. So maybe some good practice opportunity.
I mean, whatever you can do to practice certain things, it helps, It's not great that you're taking fouls all the time at the moment, but being able to have a team put you into this sort of formation, lets you work on different things throughout the rest of the game.
Clarion back on the inbound here. Onto the outside. Golden Eagles looking for anything they can get on this possession here as they boot that one away, and they'll go back to Cal U.
Yeah, that one tipped off the hands of Messiah once again. So give Cal U the ball. And once again, Clarion gets the ball here.
Almost stolen away. Everyone collapses on top of it. Allen holds on to this one. Expecting to see a jump ball called here. I think we'll see a foul instead. No, it'll be just the jump ball there. Clarion did have the arrow, so they will retain it. Didn't really see the cleared signal. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I did not see the signal there. Thought it was the foul again. And just lots of sloppy play here to start this fourth quarter, Colin.
Here's Clarion down low on the block, shot up off the glass. Stolen away by Harrison. Now Cal U can try to get another offensive possession off and running. Now Lauren Bennett right for a long two. Will she get it? No. Harrison's got the rebound, however.
It almost looks like a brand new game that just started, Colin. Haven't really seen this physical play from Clarion since almost the beginning of the game. So it's interesting to see this sort of push late.
Now re-inbounded by Cal U. It's with Harrington. She tries to scoot her way through two Golden Eagles, but Jasper on the cut, able to find her. That's good court vision there.
Yeah, great little bounce pass there from Harrington to find Jasper on the break towards the net to give them 2 more points here.
53-29. Now Clarion inside, good for 2 more. It's Lewis. She's got 8. Good for the leading scorer on the team. The shot up ain't good. It's Harrington on that 3-point line. She continues to have a strong day today.
Yeah, Haley Harrington up to 14 points, and leading the team here. So great shot by her just to find that opening and put it up for the 3.
It's 14 for Harrington. She leads the way for Cal U. Another steal for the Vulcans. Now it's Allen. Allen puts it up and one on the way for Brianna Allen.
A great play there by Allen to work down towards the basket and put that one up, draw the foul there on Clarion and give them the N1 opportunity here as Maya Woodyard checked in for Bianca Jasper.
Allen making her first attempt of the day. Good. 59-31. With 7:10 left to go before we wrap this one up. Now it's Bobo slashing and attacking, and she'll get a chance for one more here.
Yeah, late foul call there. Thought she was going to get through there without any foul. And I believe that was on Harrington as well, so that was her fourth now.
One for Yindia Bobo now. That one's good. 59-34 now. Clarion still bringing that press, giving Caillou a little difficulty, but they do find their way through. Now the double's brought. Another foul called.
It's an interesting point here, Colin, just that they brought this press here late.
Maybe just a chance to try something new, like you said a couple of minutes ago. You never know.
Maybe they're going to try it the rest of the way this season.
Moves Harrington off the front. Ends up with Harrison. Now back out to Harrington. It's tough to specify the two.
A little bit of tongue twister if you say fast.
Yeah, 5 times fast. Let me tell you what. It's a tough one. Out of bounds it goes, and Clarion will get possession. Golden Eagles up with this one. Whitehead. Now bounce over to Hedges. And now Whitehead will tee up a long shot. Nothing going. Now they get it back once again. Hedges was the intended target down low, and that one will be turned over once again.
And that one off the hands. And give Caillou the ball here once again.
It's 19 turnovers so far for Clarion. Now here's Woodyard with 2 on the offensive end. Got a good looking opportunity there and worked it out. 61-34.
Yeah, Woodyard making her presence felt. Continued here late.
Shot up. Who will track this one down as everyone falls on top of it. Now we've got 6 different people in on this huddle.
6 different people, but still Caillou ball here. The possession arrow once again facing Caillou's favor.
Lauren Bennett will inbound this one. Hits over to Harrington, and now they're still trying to get through that defense, but in the meantime, Clarion's got 2 more. That's exactly what it's designed to do. Get those turnovers and get you more chances.
Hey, Clarion definitely making more chances here.
Here's Amaya Woodyard up top with this one. Tend to shoot for the Vulcans now. Allen all alone right underneath the basket. Off the glass and good. Surprised she was so open.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Almost looked like a broken down play there by the Eagles and just left Allen wide open for the 2 points.
Turnaround shot up and good for Clarion.
Yeah, great play there. Messiah just to work into the defense there.
Messiah's got 10. Now Allen nudged slightly there and a foul call.
And it looks as though that Clarion slowly starting to step off of this trap. Almost let Harrison walk right by them there.
That'll be the 5th foul on Yasmin Lewis, so her day is done with 8 points, 6 rebounds, and a block in 26 minutes of play. That will put us to immediate timeout. Nolan, let's check out how Caillou's schedule looks down the break here.
Yeah, Caillou finishing off with an interesting schedule here. Home game to end this homestand here Saturday at 1 p.m. And then next Wednesday, they go to Pitt Johnstown, so it should be an interesting one, as you said. And then next Saturday, once again, IUP coming to town, so make sure you come out and support the Vulcans, as that one will be at a 5:30.
It's prime time.
It is prime time, almost like Super Bowl.
Yeah, but look, a couple other good ones But you can see on here, of course, the rematch with Seton Hill being another good one, and Mercyhurst as well. As you can't forget that rematch on the road at Edinburgh. That'll be a big one. Cal U dropped a heartbreaker here to them earlier in the season.
Yeah, great battle from earlier in the season against Edinburgh. You know, that 1-point loss over the winter break. So Cal U looking to take revenge, as you would want to say, here at the end of the season.
Staying updated around the league, Nolan, I know you've been keeping your eye on the Rock and Gannon. It's only a 3-point game with about 6 minutes left in that fourth quarter. 58-55. Lady Knights holding on to the lead.
Yeah, Lady Knights holding on, but the Rock pushing back. We're down a little bit a couple minutes ago, but pushing back down to only 3 now.
They're a tough team to finish off. We saw it the last time they got together, and of course last season, the Rock got a win over Cal U at home. That's a tough place to play them. 10 to shoot for the Vulcans now. It's Woodyard. Shot up, rimmed out. It's Messiah backing out of that danger. Onto the outside. Tried to go around Hudson and can't.
Yeah, I thought that one would have been a charger. I thought she was planted, but apparently not.
Now the double brought on Galis. Galis over to Hudson. Was a bit long on the pass and turned over.
Yeah, trying to push the pace here late and just off the hands of Hudson, out of her reach.
Here's Clarion in control once again. We'll see McPeak check in for Cal U at the next break. There's a shot for them. Good.
Great 3 there from Bobo to put that one up and in.
It's a 20-point lead for Cal U, 63-43. Harrington over to Galis now. Now Hudson tees up a 3. That one's off the front. Now foul called.
And for these first 3 quarters, Colin, until now, lots of fouls being called here in this fourth quarter. Both teams pushing strong to the end, so a lot more fouls than what I would have thought through the first 3 quarters.
It's the 3rd on Galis and 5th on the team here at 2:55 before we wrap this one up. Don't forget, you can stick around and stay with me here on CUTV Sports 1 for the men's part of this doubleheader, Cal U and Clarion.
That one rattles in and out of the basket once again.
Over to Woodyard. Now Harrington controls once again. Now over to Kendra McPeak. Now Woodyard's got it once again. Almost ran out of the room, had to go out to Galis. She puts up a shot, got it.
Oh, great shot there from Galis. Almost looks like a broken play, but just goes to the top of the point there and puts that one in. Almost from the area where Monica Burns sometimes shoots her 3s.
That one shot up long, can't get anything for Clarion because they are still down by 20, 66-44. Now an errant pass once again for Cal U as they continue to turn it over. Ball control's been a bit of an issue so far in this game for both of these teams.
And both these teams a little bit all over the places.
16 turnovers for Cal U after that one and 19 for Clarion.
Yeah, lots of turnovers, lots of messy play, and during that break as well, Haley Hart came in to the game, but messy, almost just sloppy play, so it's something to work on until the game Saturday.
Hedges on the inside, stolen away by the Vulcans. Now Woodyard lost that one. Galis to McPeak. Now back out to Harrington with 1:43 left to go before this one is wrapped up. Now they've got it to Hudson. Hudson over top of the one-on-one. Rimmed in and out.
Yeah, just continuing push here late, try different things. Try to break that 70 mark, I would have to say.
Happened a couple of times early in this season, mostly for the mainstay. CalU normally stays around that 60 mark of late.
And the last time they broke that was against Edinburgh, so should be an interesting one.
Another foul called here with 1:06 left to go. That'll be the first on McPeak. Bobo will shoot once again here. Bobo 3 of 5 on the day. That one's good.
Now 4 of 6 on the day.
And to add another one, go 5 of 7. Maybe not. Got it.
Maybe so.
Maybe so. Here's Harrington on the rush. Now Woodyard over to the far side. They bring the double still, and we are under a minute left to go. CalU looking to close in on their 14th win of the season. They will improve to 14-6 and 8-6 in the conference and snap that 3-game losing skid. Clarion will drop to 3-17, 1-13 in the conference. And their losing streak continues. It'll be up to 8 games.
A tough low streak here for Clarion. But, they had some good moments throughout the game. In the beginning of the game, kept with CalU almost.
Yeah, they played well.
Until that halfway through the second quarter, and CalU was able to push through with their fast break that they like to do and just kind of had it on the rest of the way.
Now the Vulcans will hold on to this one as the final seconds make their way off the clock. Now you can start thinking about Saturday and the Rock. We're down to 7-6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. CalU wins this one 66-46, and that officially ends the first half of conference play in the West. So now on Saturday, we'll start it all over again, Noah.
Yeah, once again, starting over, second half, finish out strong here and show really what you have to push almost until the PSAC championships and on to regionals and whatnot. So CalU looking for something here late in the second half of the season.
Nolan, any final thoughts on this one?
Impressive game from about, I'd say, about the halfway through the second quarter and on. So if CalU just continues to do that, I think they will be fine against Slippery Rock and other teams the rest of the way.
Next action for the women's team will be, of course, Saturday, and it'll be in Hamer Hall. You can catch that one at 1 o'clock right here on CTV Sports 1, as well as the Vulcan Sports Radio Network. We will go ahead and jump aside. Men's action of the doubleheader coming up soon as CalU wins it 66-46. More basketball on the way right here on the PSAC Network and CTV Sports 1.